Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm joined by Joanne Deal with the BBB. Thank you for being with us.
I'm glad to be here. We made it through April Fools.
We did, and unfortunately, there's no fooling about it. Tax season is here. Deadline's April 15th.
And I have to say that you could be fooled about your tax preparer if you're using social media as your selection source. We want to remind you that it is the least reliable of all tax preparation sources. Learn about tax preparer credentials and qualifications at irs.gov. And be sure to check the irs.gov tips for selecting a tax preparer, because we do know that they can make mistakes and they can mislead you if they don't have the proper credentials.
Right, and there are ways to find that, like you mentioned, the IRS website. And also, what are some red flags with tax preparers that you might already have?
Most importantly, we want you to watch out for several things. If they don't have a PTIN, if they can't tell you that they have a tax preparer identification number, there is something definitely wrong. Stop immediately. If they refuse to put that number and sign your return, that means that there is something else that is a red flag. So be sure to be careful about this. And let me remind you, most importantly, that your tax return is your responsibility. Regardless of what the credentials are or are not, you are responsible when you sign your tax return and submit it to the U.S. government. So be careful, think carefully, and make sure you have the right information. If you are in a hurry to file your tax return, you may want to ask for an extension. You do need to be careful. We do know that year after year, identity theft stems from an inappropriate tax return being filed. If you have a duplicate filed, you should know that when you submit this one. But this year, be particularly careful, and always remember to go to ftc.gov identity theft for identity theft issues, and check at irs.gov for all the information you need to know about extending your tax return deadline and selecting a tax preparer that you can trust. You can call us at 387-4600. Our Shreveport staff will answer the phone if I'm not available. So that number is 797-1330, and it could show up in your caller ID if your calls are returned when I'm away from the office. So be careful, be safe, and have a good April.
Thank you so much. And one other thing I wanted to mention real quickly, be aware too, some tax preparers might try to offer you a rate based on your refund, a percentage of your refund. That's a red flag.
That would be a red flag. So if they guarantee you a certain amount, or if they want part of the money, or if it goes to their account instead of yours, you definitely should start a complaint.
Thank you so much. We'll have all this information on KNOE.com after the show.